we're on our way to the motel. We are just leaving our house, and we are going to go get a motel that is just maybe a mile or two from the Benz. I asked the guy on the phone when I called him to make a reservation. I said, "Are you by the Goodwill Benz?" He said, "What is that?" And I said, "It's where you buy clothes by the pound." He said, "I don't know if they buy it by the pound, but there's a Goodwill right down the road and you can walk in there and shop." I said, "Well, I want the Goodwill Benz." So anyhow, we got one hopefully close to the Goodwill Benz. The one that we stayed in should be the same one we stayed in before when me and my husband came over here, and it was like a road over. So we're excited. I told my husband, I said, "I'm going to do a haul tonight from the motel." And he's like, "Tonight? You're going to drag all that stuff into the motel?" I said, "Well, I just might." So anywho, I will continue to vlog. All right, we are dropped all the kids off with their grandparents. We're heading to the motel. We have had such a dilemma over this motel. They said that I would have to give a $100 deposit if I pay cash, and that's what I have, and they would hold it. And I told the man, I said, "That's my Ben's money." And so he said, "Well, you need a credit card. If you get pay with a credit card, then you don't have to use." Jeff, they're not turning.
Yeah, they turned their blinker on while they're going to turn.
People. No, he's doing like 70. I hate when he goes fast. So anyhow, my daddy said that I could use his credit card because he's paying for the room. And the man wanted me to take pictures of his IDs, and he wanted him to write a letter, me bring a letter in, and I was having to email it to him. I could not figure out how to email. So anyhow, my dad said, here's $100 to put for the deposit, just bring it back tomorrow. And I said, "Daddy, do you know that tomorrow when we check out, we're going back to the Benz? You may not have that $100 when I come back." He said, "You better bring me my $100 back, Penny." So anyhow, we are heading now, and I wanted to show you something. My friend that has been my friend since she was 9. She's close to my age. She moved in with us when she was 9, and she is like very dear to my heart. And lately she's been going through stuff, and I've been just there for her. And so she called. She works at the library, and she said, "Penny, I got you something." And I went to the library, and look what she gave us. Yay! $25 gift card for Chili's. She said that's for me being her therapist and her counselor and her friend, and for my anniversary, birthday, and everything. So we're going to Chili's for supper. I asked my husband, I said, "Well, what's on our agenda? Because I'd like to walk on the beach and see the sunset. I love to do that." He said, "We're just going to the Benz and shop. So anyhow, all right, enough for now. We have arrived at the Benz. Can you see that? Let me see. There's the Benz. Wish me luck. This is what we got. Look at all this. That's for my new desktop. Look at those hangers to hang my pants. This is where we is. And all this was $50. And look at this. I'm going to show them. I got Cabbage Patch straw and a Cabbage Patch straw.
Oh, what we're going to do is eat in the motel room.
Oh my God.
Oh,
what did he get those for the motel? We got those to play putt-putt golf. But anyhow, oh yeah, let me show you this. All these, I was so excited about these. And if you write me and let me know what you think. These are all Pezzes. All Pezzes. I picked them up, and I've learned you pick up stuff, you put it in a, that's my ears. You put it in one bag, because then it's cheap. And all this is my, woo-hoo. All right, we're fixing to go find a motel that's cheap.
We're out.
Take a nap. Yeah, I got these little guitars for my son. And me a pair of shoes.
We're gonna play putt-putt golf. And
Oh, I guess me and my husband. This is why we're gonna play putt-putt golf in the motel. All right. This is a rare time for us. We never get to do this. So excited. All right. $50 down. We're heading to the getaway. All right. We have arrived where we're staying tonight. It is not the Hilton, but it is affordable, and they have a fantastic breakfast. Waffles, biscuits and gravy,
you see the numbers on
all
the
kinds
board?
of stuff. Yeah, there's 118. We're looking for 212. And I see 215 up there, 214, 212 right there. There's our room for the night. Yay! So, I'll vlog later. This is our room. We have made it. They got a microwave and a mini fridge. My Lord, my husband's taking his shirt off in front of everybody. Look at that, his back's hurting. And here's this and the bathroom. It's pretty nice. There's my husband already laying on the bed. Look at him. Anyhow, he's just tired. I just took him to the bins. Wore him out. But this is going to be our home away from home for the night. And then we're going to go eat at Chili's. Here, I'll do that and you can see me. We're going to go eat at Chili's. And then we're going to go back home. Then we will go to the bins again tomorrow. And I'll try to show you some of what I bought. Okay, before I forget, I wanted to share with you, and I'm sorry if I look crazy. I cannot figure out how to look in this iPhone. At the bins a while ago, they had, I'm going to call on the business people, but anybody that's been to the bins, you know who I'm talking about. They were standing all beside me, and this older lady that was by me, she said, I can't stay here. She said, I've got to move, she said, because I get aggravated. So anyhow, they're not supposed to touch this stuff until they say go. And the lady beside me had her hands on about probably 15 pieces of stuff with her arms around it. And as soon as they said go, she just started shoveling it into her basket. And I got so aggravated. And so I was trying to just look piece by piece, but they emptied the tub within about 3 or 4 seconds, and there was hardly anything left, but I still just looked through the tub, and I was so mad, and I'm like, Lord, please calm my spirit down. Please, Lord, let me function in love. Do not let me be here angry, because that would like destroy my whole day. And so I kept on walking and praying because I was so hot under the collar. And every time I was trying to look at something, they were snatching what I was looking at out of my hands. So I went on around, and one of the ladies that was beside me, she had armloads of stuff, throwing it right back on the bins. And I'm like, oh, are you putting this back? She said, yeah. So I looked through it, and they didn't get much good stuff. They really didn't. I kept telling her, thank you for letting me look through this. You know, I was trying to be kind. But what I seen, I wasn't mad over nothing. But you that know the bins know how frustrating. I literally needed a Xanax. Also, when I got up there to check out, I got a lot of stuff for $50. And the other day, I didn't even get this much stuff, and it was $90. And I told the lady, I said, that lady over there charged me $4 for tiny stuff that I put in my buggy, for stuff in my buggy, and $1. And she said, this is her last day here. Or last week, right? Her last day here. So anyhow, I knew I wasn't crazy. She said, Penny, I just charge you $0.25 a piece for that stuff. You know, it's not like, she said, we're an outlet. We are the bins. We're not supposed to charge, you know, Goodwill prices. So anyhow, I'm going to be going to Chili's soon. See you there. Okay, we are going now to Chili's to use our free $25 gift card. We are both exhausted from going to the bins, and my husband had to work today, so we're tired. But I wanted to ask, am I the only one that gets paranoid in a motel? I'm always looking for cameras and making sure that the curtains are shut, the door is locked, and make sure there's nothing under the beds. The boogeyman. All right, we're gonna go get us something to eat. Chow down. All right, we are sitting here at Chili's. There's my gorgeous other half, and I'm drinking. Yeah, it's root beer. I don't drink. It's root beer, promise. But we're sitting here at Chili's and we're waiting on our fajitas. We got a big old plate of fajitas coming, and we're just gonna share a big old plate of fajitas. So we had to call my daughter to navigate to this Chili's because our Sprint isn't working very well over here, and we are getting horrible connection, and I couldn't get Siri to do anything. I was about ready to smash her. So anyhow, we're waiting on our food. Hey, this is what we're eating. Yes, and I got me a root beer, and I told my kids it was beer, just a joke with them. I don't drink. And I was joking with them. See that? We're fixing to chow. All right, good morning. It's been a good morning already. Me and my husband got up at 7:30, went downstairs to get the wonderful breakfast that they had down there. They had, goodness, homemade waffles and orange juice and coffee and donuts and biscuits and gravy, egg sausage, anything you can imagine, cereal. Now I am fixing to get my makeup on, and we came back into the motel, went to sleep because I stayed up till like 1. He went to sleep at 9. He had a headache, and I'm still a night owl, so we came back and went to sleep because I'm used to sleep until at least 8:39. Now we're heading to the bins. Wish us luck. All right, we're at the Goodwill. Let's go. Bins.
Hurry up.
My husband's
Let's go.
so excited.
Let's
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you pumped? What did you tell everybody what you found yesterday?
Sleeping.
Tell everybody what you found yesterday.
What I found?
That you gave away.
Oh, a 18-volt Porter cable Sawzall, 18-volt Porter cable drill, and 18-volt Porter cable flashlight, battery, charger, whole 9 yards.
And what did you do with it?
Gave it to somebody that needed it more than I did. Guy that was actually looking for stuff to work with.
So, God will bless you, right?
Yeah.
So let's go in there and find our blessing.
I'll find better stuff today.
Find our blessing. All right, I'm stoked. I'm ready to go in. Show you what I have for lunch. I got an orange and an apple this morning from the breakfast bar. Then we got us a drink out of the...
You're crazy.
What do we get?
Vending machine.
The vending machine. My husband thinks I'm crazy. It's Penny, keeping it real. Oh, and by the way, as I was checking out, I was telling the guy about the bins, and he had no idea, not a clue what I was talking about. And I told him, I said, I have a YouTube channel called Penny Keeping It Real. He said, I think I've seen it. That makes what do you say? That sounds very familiar. So, all right, here we go. I gave my husband all the money to hold. I don't like bringing money, and I'm going to hide my pocketbook.
You're holding up the day.
I'm holding up the day. What'd you say?
I said, come on, Penny, keep it real. You're holding up the day.
All right, I'm not gonna bring my phone in. Bye. Okay, this is our first trip today, and we got this big old fire truck for $1, and my husband's gonna fix it. All this here that you see, I don't know how many pounds it was $60. So it's 12 o'clock, and I got very, very hungry. So we are going to go eat. Look at that. And we're gonna go eat. And all right, this is our favorite little restaurant. It's called, let me see if I can get this on. It's called Ham and Eggs. And I just want to say that today in the bins, the worker stood up when they brought new bins out, and she said, let me tell everybody right now, you break one of my rules, you get thrown out today. And it was so nice. Nobody was jerking and snatching. Nobody was rude. Nobody was mean. It was so nice. And there was still bins to look through with clothes. I got Tommy Bahama today. I got fresh produce. I got Victoria's Secret. I got awesome stuff. And nobody was snatching. But I got too hungry and had to leave with bins still there. So we're going to go eat. Oh, this is what I got. It's a chicken, bacon, and tomatoes, and I have no idea
Chili cheeseburger.
what he got.
Chili cheeseburger.
Chili cheeseburger. Wow. And there's all the napkins. Is he going to need them? This was our final trip in. 1 bag and 2 collapsible laundry baskets. And then my husband got all of these receptacles for $1. So once we put that in, this is our daily fight. I spent $20 this time in there, 28. So I don't think we've probably spent a little over $100 today, I think. But when I just went back in there, I got a pair of Guess jeans. Yeah, and another Tommy Bahama. So I'm excited.
I found the charge.
All right, we're heading home now. We have an hour drive. We're expecting lots and lots of cold weather, so I think we're gonna go to the grocery store. And I'll wear my hubby out. He's tired. But we didn't buy that much that time going in. I was tired, exhausted, and it's been a long day.
2 days.
So yeah, and so we got $28 worth, and I got a pair of Guess jeans that, oh, they're beautiful. Tommy Bahama, they're a cream color, so I'm thinking there's a few tiny stains. I'm thinking I can get some OxyClean in the squirt bottle and get them out. That, or you can go straight to whichever one you want to go. You can go straight to 70. So I got Victoria's Secret gown just then. I got a, what was it, White House Black Market, nice little small blazer like thing. Thinking of what else. Like, I got a bunch of little cute little stuff for my daughter, my 8-year-old. She still wears 6s. She's tiny. So we'll try to do a haul when I get home. May not be right away, maybe tomorrow, but I'll show you what I got. All right, I'm fixing to put this on iMovie and upload it when I get home.